Dan from AutoMotivationZ here. I am about to take off my rear spoiler. I got the RW carbon spoiler. I'll throw a picture up above. I got it from a forum member on the BMW forums. Got it for a pretty good deal, so I'm looking to install it. So first, got to take the old one off, and I'll just show you the process of that. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some fishing line, which I don't remember where I put mine now. Great. Be back in 1 second. So I'm back with the fishing line. You're going to need about 2 feet of just regular monofilament fishing line. I'm going to see if you can get that. Now, I had to close the garage door because it's raining out, of course. You know, whenever I want to do something, the weather's never great. So I'm going to do this inside the garage, and I'll just kind of take you for a quick walk around. So you guys have seen the spoiler before, the little tiny chin lip spoiler that comes on the M5. I don't like it. It doesn't kick up high enough. It looks okay, but it doesn't look great, so we're not going to stick with that. And forgive me, but I'm just trying to make sure I get a good angle. My stand is my beanbag set. So I just want to make sure I get a great angle so I can show you guys what to do. So what you're going to want to do first is you want to not lose your fishing line. Easy to lose that. I'm just going to put my key on it so it doesn't get lost. Second, what you want to do is you want a hair dryer. Now you want to heat up, you don't want to heat it up too much, but you want to heat up what you got going on. And we'll get this plugged in to show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I found all my cords, found all my everything, I got everything hooked up. So what you want to do is you want to start heating this a little bit, and then you're going to take the fishing line and you're going to do a sawing motion on it. And I'll get to that here in just a little bit. But you don't want to burn through the paint, and I just have my wife's hair dryer. It's not super powerful. A little bit longer. And we're just going for the corner right now. We're not going for anything else. We're not going for the whole thing right now. We just want to do the corner. All right. Then we will take our fishing line and do it kind of like you do dental floss for your teeth. You know, you're going to want to have a couple of spools on your finger to make sure that you can get it in there. And then, like I said, the sawing motion. Okay. And then you're going to continue. And you're going to do that same thing until you get to the very end. So it's pretty simple. And you'll see that I can pick up this corner now. And that's usually what it did. That's what I did for the RS3. Instead of sawing every few inches, I would just kind of pick it up, and I would heat it, pick it up, heat it, pick it up, heat it. And then I put like a microfiber towel underneath it just to kind of pick it up so it doesn't re-stick again. And then I was just doing it that way. And that seemed to work as well. So you can do it either way you want. I like doing it this way, it's easier. You know, in fact, we're gonna get the microfiber towel right now and just put it underneath there so it doesn't keep sticking down. You guys, I haven't mentioned these before. I get these on Amazon. I get a 36 pack. I think it was like 20 some dollars. Awesome investment. I use these for car washing all the time, cleaning tires, things like that. I definitely recommend them. Oh man, got it on the ground. I didn't want to do that. There we go. And I'll show you what I did here with the towel. So it really just kind of lets you stick the spoiler up a little bit. And so you're actually not scratching the paint either, which is another huge thing that I don't want to do. Because the paint on this car is very, very nice. It looks very nice. And I just want to make sure I do it right. All right. We'll pick it up. Slide the towel underneath, keep doing it. You guys will see me kind of feeling the spoiler a little bit. I just want to make sure that I'm not getting it too hot, because if you get it too hot, you're going to have problems with the paint. Granted, this thing is probably not hot enough to get it too hot, but I just want to... You guys probably heard me swear there. I forgot that I don't have goo gun right now, so I'm going to have to go get some. So we're getting there with this spoiler now. I don't want to break it, because I could potentially resell this if I want to. I just want to make sure that I'm picking it up, you know, when I can. We're going to try... We'll try the old fishing line method and see what we can get. Sometimes you can get a really good swipe in there. Sometimes not. It kind of depends on... It depends on things. Put that right there. I'll just leave the fishing line in there. Hopefully it doesn't break, because well, at least it stopped raining. That's a positive note. And this is really going to kill your hands. So just an FYI, it's not easy to do this way. That's why I like doing it where I pick it up like that. Ow. We'll leave the fishing line right there just in case I need it. And now that I got it up enough, I should be able to get underneath it where I can actually get a good tape with the heater. And it just heats up the tape enough to where you can make it pliable and where you can pick it up, because otherwise it's going to be stuck to the car. You ain't going to get it off. Not very easily, not with fishing line. And that's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep picking this up, picking this up, picking this up till you get all the way to the end. And the more stuff you can leave behind, the better, because then it's not actually on the spoiler, and it's relatively easy to get off when you have a lot of it on there. So just an FYI, if it's coming off and it's staying on the car, that's good. You want that. A lot of people will use like a little rubber wheel to kind of squeegee it off. I usually use Goo Gone, and then I just kind of peel it back and I just kind of work my way down. It takes a little bit longer, but I don't want to scratch the car, like I said. Man, you guys, this stuff is no joke. It is not the easiest to take off. So take your time when you're doing this. I'll probably have to change my battery on my GoPro here in a little bit just to kind of keep up with this. And I'm going to speed this up, obviously, but it takes time. You just got to work your way down. You work your way down all to the end. And then when you're taking the stuff off, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Move my fishing line so I don't blow it away. And sometimes I'll have to pull off little chunks of it, which is fine. Don't be afraid to get in there a little bit. Like I said, don't get in there too much to where you're breaking the spoiler. You don't want to do that. And this method of using this towel and just kind of going all the way down works really well. Ooh, man. Ugh. About halfway there almost. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one, you guys. That was a real good one. Got a bug. All right, you guys, so this is what we're seeing here. And you'll see all of this on here, and then you'll see the bottom of the spoiler. So we're doing pretty well, and when I got to that middle section, it really wasn't even hit right there. And it popped up, and I got probably about a good 8 inches on that last pull. So we'll get set back up again. And we will continue on with the video. Making sure that we're good, we're all set up. Okay, we are. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. I almost pulled it off on that one. As you can see, we are almost done. We have just a very little corner left, and then it'll be off. There we go. And we're off. Look at that. And most of this has stayed on the car, which is I think it's beneficial. It's easier to kind of roll it with your fingers, and we'll go through that here in just a little bit. I mean, it's very easy to take this off with just rolling my finger across it, which is nice, because we do have a little bit left on there. Now, you guys, if you use this method, you probably will get blisters on your hand. I have gotten blisters on my hand before from doing this. It's just the way I prefer to do it, but as you can see, that's what it does. Basically, it just rolls up on itself, and I think it's a lot easier to take off that way. Now, I don't have to take this off. I'm just taking it off right now just because I'm probably going to save this, and, you know, if anyone wants to buy it or anything like that, put it up on the BMW forums. You know, if somebody crashed their car or something like that and they're looking for one. Otherwise, I might just keep it. Maybe it might be a memento in my office at work. Who knows? We'll see. But very pliable. When you heat this stuff up, it's definitely very easy to work with. So that's why I use the heat gun. Not really a heat gun, but you know what I mean. And you guys, I mean, the factory stuff in here, and I'll show you what it looks like. The factory stuff is not very well stuck down, especially on this end. If you look at that, it almost all came up right here. All came up right in this region right here. And then there's a big gap right in the middle there. Now this one it didn't, but this side was really easy to take off. So it makes things a lot easier when it's easy to take off. And I'm just going to set this aside for right now. And then I'll continue on doing what I was doing. So what I'm talking about here now, and you'll see that this is a little bit wet right here. See, and it's not coming up very easily. So what I'll do is I'll heat that up a little bit. And then you can kind of get it started a little bit. It's not the easiest thing to get started over on this side, but if you keep heating it up, you shouldn't have any problems. So let's keep heating it up. Hopefully we don't have any problems. I don't know if I showed you guys really how I'm kind of doing this, so we'll bring the camera over here so you can see, but just kind of heat the section up a little bit, and then just kind of pick at it with your thumb. You kind of get in there a little bit to get that stuff really working, just like that, and then you get this little glob of stuff. I'm just pulling it off, and then I have a big kind of hunk of it right here, and then I just that's what I keep doing. Woo! All right, we are done with that. I'll take you guys around so you can see what it looks like here. I got 4% battery, so it'll be quick. That's what we're left with. So you're left with this great kind of tacky film left on there. And that is what we are going to use the Goo Gone for. So I will be right back. I'm going to go get some. And all right, guys, and they just come like this, just alcohol prep pads. They're really small. They're probably yay big. And you can see that it's worked a decent amount. We're about halfway done. All right, so I have the VHB tape on there, the 3M tape that I got. And I just started a little section right here. And then I started a section right there. And just so it's easier to, you know, get it on there, get it placed. And then I should be able to, you know, easily place this. So here we go. We'll set the camera right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line it up on both corners. Once again, 1/4 inch. You guys, I keep lining this up. Not perfect, but you know, I think we're good enough. Go. We got the top done. Now we take the bottom curly Q down here. Bottom curly Q down here. Now we stick it. We make sure that sticks well. Being sure to pay particular attention to the corners, because the corners are going to be what really kind of mess you up a little bit. But I think it looks pretty good. There you have it, guys. That's it. RW carbon. I think it looks pretty good. Looks nice and even. It's stuck on, it's not falling off. That's a plus. All right. Now, I am just going to spray a little bit of glass cleaner just to get rid of all of that extra stuff on here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do wax. I'm trying not to get it close to it because it says don't wax the car or wash the car or anything, but I just want to get rid of all of this gunk on here. All right. So we're a little bit off. I mean, you can see right here, just a little bit. And here, that gap. So we're pretty damn close. We're close enough to where I can call it a night because I've been at this pretty much the whole time since I got back from work. So that's where we hit. And we do have one little chip on there that came like that, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I think it transforms the car and makes it look a lot cooler. What do you guys think? So I'll try and get a shot of it so you can see it. I think it looks a lot cooler. We'll see how it goes. You guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Definitely going to have more content with this car coming up, so stay tuned. Please like the video, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.